Hi. I want to talk about Epstein's files again because I think that is the thing that's going to drive this regime totally crazy. And I'll explain why. Again, look, when the files were made available, they went to the DOJ and to the FBI. Biden doesn't run those entities, and he made it clear he was not going to interfere with how they ran those agencies. He did not look at them as though they were his private secret police or his private lawyers. Then you get in Donald Trump, who always treated the DOJ as though they were his private lawyer and the FBI as though they were his secret police. And when he was asked while he was running about making the Epstein client list public and the Epstein files public, he said, maybe less so. Because, people could get hurt. Hurt as much as those children. Dems have always called for the releasing and the prosecution of anyone on that list, be it Democrat, Republican, don't care. Anyone that can hurt a child or have those predilections for children should be locked away forever. That's my opinion. I have it. I've gone through it. I have attempted to put pedophiles in jail. I was successful with one pedophile. My ex-husband, not so successful. And that sickens me. It really does, because there were witnesses that just wouldn't come forward. They may have come forward in the trial, but they didn't want to lay charges. He could have gone away forever. I don't feel guilty about it. I did what needed to be done. Here, Donald Trump gets put on the spot. Well, he wasn't put on the spot. Pam Bondi was put on the spot, asked a question by a journalist about these Epstein files and the client list. And Donald Trump interjected and said, oh, for crying out loud, this Epstein again, hasn't this been enough? No, Donald. No, Donald, it hasn't been enough. We know you're on it. We know you're on the list. One of your victims attempted a grand jury trial against you, and you sent your fixer, Michael Cohen, to shut her up. She was 13 at the time. You might remember her. You said she looked like your 13-year-old Ivanka at home. The one you keep obsessing over and drooling over, and, oh, if she wasn't my daughter, and me and my daughter, we have sex in common. Really sickening stuff. Really sickening stuff. But you go on. You keep on bringing up, Hillary Clinton and Obama and Biden and Kamala Harris, and you're fucking golfing. Look, I really don't care if you can beat Tiger Woods at golf or not. That's for Tiger Woods' ego to take over and figure out. We all watched you cheat on video. Many of your opponents in golf have come forward and said, you cheat. We can't let up on demanding that these files be released. And at best, Pam Bondi, Dan Bongiono, whatever his name is, and Kash Patel, they don't belong there. They're not doing anything. Those two sat in a seat when they were asked about the files after looking at them And they both looked stunned, shocked. And shortly after that, we hear about how Dan Bongino, whatever, is saying he hates his job. He hates his job. We don't hear much from him anymore, do we? Yeah. Oh, and Donnie, who gives a shit about gold leaf on a ceiling when you're in a meeting with a bunch of heads of state, of leaders in the world? Yeah, Dementia Dawn is definitely trending. Hey, click the like, subscribe. Have a good day.